everyone, pixelwitch here. Welcome back to the Lovecraft series. Today we are going to spend some time with supporting characters. First up is the Hormone Household. Now in this household we have a single father and a single mother. So Craig over here, Craig Harmon, and then Shirley Taylor. We have Theo Taylor and then Angelica Harmon. Now I played a day with them already so that Craig could go and purchase the grocery bus, and then Craig and Shirley went fishing so that we could stock the fish display at the business. He also hired Shirley, so I just got everything up and running, and then now I feel that everyone is just going to go and eat, so you can just go and sit over there. And then now, let's go and look at the traits. So Craig is easily impressed, a bookworm, and earlier I mentioned the possibility of Craig being the teacher, the local teacher. So I really like that trait for that possibility. Next up here is a born salesperson. That trait actually means, well, for the Sims 2, it means that you will get easier promotions in the business career. But I also like to just interpret it differently, like what does this mean, and I just feel that he would be a great salesperson at the grocery bus. He's also neat and then brave. For his lifetime want, he wants to become the education minister. So I think he has been working for a long time as the grocery bus owner, and then he wants to focus on education. He really would like to help the younger population in this neighborhood. Shirley Taylor is eccentric, a natural-born performer, ambitious, good, and irresistible. Now for her lifetime want, she wants to have 6 grandchildren. We have Angelica Harmon. She is Craig's daughter. She is a perfectionist, loves the cold, eccentric, so she is like Shirley, even though they're not related. Then we have little Theo Taylor, Shirley's son. He is ambitious like his mum. He's emo, and then inappropriate. Very interested in money, environment, culture, fashion, paranormal work. School is 4 points. Shirley really likes food, work, weather, entertainment, culture, and then Angelica really likes cuisine. She really likes school. Animals, sci-fi. So she has the animals interest in common with Violet. Now Theo really likes sports, paranormal, travel, sci-fi, also likes animals. So Craig does have a low interest, on the low side interest for school, but he really likes working. So I feel that there are aspects of school, like administration maybe, that he doesn't really like, but he really likes being busy, I would say that. Now about this little house, it's really small. I feel that Craig moved in first. He decided to purchase the little cottage, and he knew Shirley a long time ago, but he moved in with his kid, and then Shirley and Craig, I feel, drifted apart, but then Shirley contacted him and she wanted to move closer to him, so he was like, well, I have a small place, but you can move in, live with me for as long as you feel you need to. But they only have 1 bedroom, so this is how they're gonna go and live right now. But if I do want the townies to help populate the neighborhood, then I will probably have to expand this house. I don't want to do that because I really like this cottage the way it is, really simple, a little worn down. His one true hobby is nature, so he's really gonna go and focus on the garden, and that is really the main purpose of this household. Well, when I made them and moved them in, that I really wanted someone to own the grocery bus, but also someone to grow vegetables that can be sold at the grocery bus. So Craig is only going to focus on the Maxis plants. My other Sims in the Lovecraft households, they will go and do, let's go and fertilize Minnie. they will go and focus on the sun and moon crops. I really want Craig to grow Max's crops because of the juicer, the benefits of that, but then if a sim would want that, then they would have to go to the grocery bus and go and purchase the fruits and vegetables there. Oh, and then I also locked this one in. I really want to go and see what is going to happen over there. Because really, 2 bolts of chemistry. He is friends with Shirley. He has no feelings for her at the moment, but she is crushing on him. And they both want to spend some time with the children. He wants to be best friends with his daughter, Angelica, and then she wants to be best friends with her son, Theo. So let's go and plant a whole bunch of tomatoes. I did consider giving him a gardening badge, but I also like working for that. And also it's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a while before we actually have a Lovecraft who will become a farmer. I'm not so sure what am I going to look at for that to determine, well, interest in farming. Probably environment. Probably a high interest in work and food. Environment, work, food. Maybe health as well. Health and weather as well. Oh, and then before I forget, we have a lemon tree, apple tree, and orange tree. Really not doing so well at the moment. So the kids really, well, Angelica at least, really wants to focus on homework, get homework help, also do well, wants to go to the pond to go and fish, and then he can also get up. How are your needs? Yeah, pretty good. Now I believe this is your homework. So actually you can go and ask your mum for help. And I'm already, oh, we are done with that. Wonderful. I'm already, oh, he wants to be friends with her. Yes. I'm already thinking about Violet, when she becomes a teenager, that is. But I'm already thinking about that. Like, what will her preference be? And also, who will she end up with? You can probably go and serve breakfast. Some omelets. Oh, and then she's done with homework help as well. And she wants to be friends with Violet as well. And then we are gonna go and give Lilith a call. Just gonna go and chat. Looks like the children won't go and have breakfast this morning. So Lilith is here and we're gonna go and greet her instead of, well, eating breakfast. Let's go and ask what's your job. And then because he has 2 bolts of chemistry with her, he's interested in what she's interested in. And then we are going to go and ask, what do you want? Why don't you go and greet Gwen? There you go. And she wants to be best friends with him. Oh, I want Craig to go and greet Daisy. I want to go and see if they will go and get along. Now let's see. Okay, I don't see chemistry between them, but I think we can go and say goodbye to everyone. I am a little disappointed that he doesn't have chemistry with Daisy, but I'm still gonna develop that friendship and see what happens. Now, because she has a really high interest in food, I'm thinking we're gonna go and focus on cooking. She already has 4 skill points of that. I randomized the skill points. Nice, Violet is here. Oh, Violet came running inside, just really eager to go and play with Theo. Oh, speaking about magic over there. Okay, Theo, what do you want to do? He isn't thinking about homework, but he does want to go and play Marco Polo, which is basically the pond. Oh, and I think they just became friends. Yes, that is wonderful for Violet. So I'm thinking that Craig will stay at home. He really needs to go and tend to the plants, and then we are going to take everyone else to the pond. Oh, Theo really does want to go and dive. Why don't you try again? Oh, look there, he got a bronze badge in fishing. Let's go and ask her to play Marco Polo. Oh, and then he wants to be friends with her as well. Yeah, she wants the same, and I'm pretty sure that Shirley, didn't catch anything, but she got a bronze talent badge now. So let's hope that she's going to go and catch something, and there we go, finally caught a fish. Back home, Craig got his bronze talent badge and gardening. We just headed inside to have dinner, but we have to go outside again to go and take care of the plants, and I'm thinking that Craig is probably a workaholic, and that is maybe why he he and Angelica are not that close anymore. They drifted apart. And then maybe it's the same thing with Shirley. Really high interest in work. She has the same interest to work and school. So it's early in the morning and Craig is already up, tending to the garden. I want to see if he wants to do his homework. Yes. So go and do that. Shirley's aspiration level's getting pretty low. He does want to go for a hike. She also wants to go on a hike. So she has 4 points in nature. She has been helping with gardening. And they are friends. Wonderful. I'm also curious if something is gonna happen between them. Let's go and play Red Hands. Yeah, I'm already thinking about that, even though they are kids. So kids are going to school, and then the adults are gonna go on a hike. It isn't the best time to go. So I've been thinking about the traits that Shirley has. You can see over there she has 7 points in interest with entertainment. She has this trait, natural born performer, which means that she will get promotions easier in the entertainment career. She's also ambitious and irresistible, and I think those 3 traits would be great for the entertainment career. And I'm also thinking that Craig and Shirley are workaholics. She did small jobs, she worked hard in jobs that she didn't like, and now that Theo is a child, she wants to start focusing on herself. But right now, she is working for Craig, but she also wants to eventually focus on this. So entertainment, and I just like the 3 traits over here. That's a really nice combination. So I would like her to eventually climb the ladder in the entertainment career. Now Craig has the trait brave, and that will give easier promotions in the law enforcement career. Violet has this trait. Now with Violet, I'm thinking that she can potentially follow Lilith into law enforcement. I am hoping that Lilith will fulfill her lifetime want, but with Violet, I have a good idea what she's going to do with her lifetime want. It won't be law enforcement, but I'm thinking that Violet will potentially go into law enforcement, but I'll also look at her interests. But if she does go into that, then Sasha will be a little disappointed because of, well, his political dynasty. Then there is Theo. He is evil, and evil gives us easier promotions in the criminal career. Now Quinn is a criminal, so I'm thinking that little Theo will get to know Quinn and will enter the criminal career. Maybe he will become the resident bad boy. At the moment, he doesn't have any interest in crime, and we're going to go and spend a few hours over here. Looks like Daisy wants to buy some meat. And because I feel that Craig and Shirley are workaholics, they will most probably stay here after 3 p.m. Oh, then also with Shirley, we actually have fish that we can go and put in. But this also gives us the opportunity to get to know Daisy. And of course, we're also gonna go and get to know Quinn as well. Oh, rank 1. Wonderful. Let's go with wholesale discount. Oh, a bronze sales talent badge. Nice. And with the cash flow to date, well, negative 42. And then let's go and see revenue 107, expenses 47. The kids are home. Violet is visiting again because Theo is bringing home Violet. Well, twice now. They are best friends already. And yeah, they are just friends. I'm feeling that Angelica and Theo are really used to just being alone, but this time they have each other and they have a mutual friend to just hang out with. Oh, look there. Lilith is, well, checking in, I guess. But Lilith is just coming by to check in on her daughter, like she's frequently coming here instead of going straight home. So Craig is home, and that means he has to go and take care of all of this. So I guess, Shirley, you can go and help. The guests all left, the kids are in bed, and I thought that Shirley and Craig would have some time alone, but there's work. There's always going to be work. Now, Shirley does have a friendly want for Craig, but I want to see what's going to happen after that. She also wants to befriend Quinn, and I like that. Let's see how he takes a dirty joke. I think she can maybe go and phone Quinn. Yeah. Oh, he didn't like that. So let's go and do a quick tickle, and then I think Craig will want to go and tend to the plants, and then she can go and call him. Shirley is speaking about her favorite topic, cuisine. Oh, speaking about investigations, probably talking about Alfred, because that is his job. He works in intelligence. But they are friends, and now wants to be best friends. And then I'm also thinking concerning skill points. We would go and focus on skill points for the entertainment career. Craig has nearly maxed out his interest in nature, and that is also something that he wants. And all his wants, except for the one that I locked in, is all about nature, buying a juicer and then buying a shrub. So that is all that he's thinking about. He does have his daughter in the back of his mind, but I would say that is his workaholic nature is all thinking about what he has to do around the lot. They both need to go and work on the relationship with the kids. But I guess that is also going to be their story, that the kids are frequently alone and have to entertain themselves, and then little Theo is influenced by Quinn. I think I'm going to stop with this household here. I just introduced them, got everything going, got friendships going, and with the supporting characters, I'll play with them when I have that itch, when I want to explore something a little further. Now the next household is right over here, the Davis household. I moved in Daisy, Quinn, and Alfred into the same residential lot. Now this lot is basically an apartment lot, but it's also not. It's just a residential lot. And there is the potential to go and make it into an apartment lot in the future. But right now, I just want one household instead of exploring 3 separate households. But I also wanted an apartment, so this is what I decided to go and do. Now, I haven't given them traits yet, so I want to go and do that. Okay, so that is Quinn's traits. We're going to go and add to Daisy, and then we can just go and add to Alfred as well. Rebellious, okay, I feel that suits him. Unstable though. Angular, so he likes fishing. Dramatic, and he's a mooch. Interesting. She is never nude, okay. She's charismatic, unlucky, a loner, and a snob. He has a photographer's eye, so maybe he and Sasha can go and bond about photography like that. Night Owl, like Lilith. He can't stand art, he loves the heat, and he's brave. Now he wants to go and speak with Craig. Now with this household, oh, he wants to go and woohoo. Cooking skill and mechanical skill. Now about this household, I did consider just having one kitchen, one stove and everything, and then everyone can just make the meals in the same room. But I just decided to give everyone their own kitchen, even though, yeah, really not necessary. But they can go and share leftovers. And Daisy over here also has a want concerning Craig. She wants to go and flirt with him. Also wants to go and entertain, joke. And I do find Daisy's traits really interesting. A loner, never nude, really interesting. And then he also wants to go and gain a skill point. He wants to influence someone to play a prank on someone else. I would think that he would try to influence Daisy to play a prank on Alfred over here. So you can go to work, and then I'll see what we can do with that, because maybe Daisy and Alfred will do that because they have flirted with each other, and she also wants to go and woohoo. Okay, so Daisy, let's just go and invite her over. Now you, Quinn, can go and study mechanical. Now I do have ideas for Quinn and Daisy. So I'm going to make a junkyard, and then Quinn will hang out over there. Because he's in the criminal career, because I feel that... Hi Lilith, because I feel that... Why don't you come over here? Because I feel that at the junkyard, Quinn will be up with unsavory things. Actually, he's not just hanging out over there at the junkyard, he will own the junkyard. So at the junkyard, then Quinn will go and have all the usual items that you can go and find at a junkyard. But I'm also thinking that he's going to have like a workbench over there, so Sim can go and use that. Sim can go there when they want to try out things, like what is their one true hobby. Okay, so you gained your skill point, you're thinking about just buying things right now. But because Lilith is here, I'm thinking that you can go and... Oh wait, she has no sense of humor, so maybe not. So you can go and gossip and then chat. But now let's go and ask Craig questions. We want to go and ask, what are your skills? And then we are gonna go and ask... What? Oh wait, he wants to go and gain a skill point. I meant to go and ask, what do you fear? He fears a fire, flirt. Let's go and charm. Oh, rejection. Ouch. Okay, whoopsie. So let's go and admire, and then she's gonna try something else. Oh no, he's really not here for it. Okay, let's go and say goodbye. And then let's also go and say goodbye to Lilith. So she appreciates Lilith, but she also likes being alone. Now Quinn I feel he has the best cook in here. So he will go and deal with the food for us. Now for Daisy over here, she has a high interest in paranormal. So for her, I've been thinking that she will go and own the magic shop. Like she will just manage it, maintain it. And then once we have, and I don't know when this is going to happen, but once we have a witch or warlock, she will hand the shop over to that person, to that sim. And I really want her to own it, because then we don't have to deal with the 100 simoleon cost anymore for the computer, for using the computer. So then we can use the ticket system. So she wants to go and gain a cooking skill point. Let's go and do that. So for Daisy and for Quinn, I do have ideas concerning community lots, then they can be involved with that. And I do really want him to go and be friends with Theo Taylor. Like start that potential of the criminal career. So I think that he can probably invite over Shirley, get close to her, and then eventually he will get close to little Theo. For Alfred and his interest, he has 5 points in crime, so I would say that is more neutral, but he is really invested in work. His high interest in weather travel and then environment. For Quinn, he's really interested in sports and crime, environment, culture, fashion, weather. And then for Daisy, sports, food, paranormal, weather, environment, fashion. Oh wait, who is Quinn speaking to? Oh, look there. It's Shirley calling. That's wonderful. That is so wonderful. And it looks like they're also getting along. So he will befriend her, get close to her, and then eventually get to know her son. And then the whole criminal career, I feel, is going to happen like that. But then I also want to go and see what we can do with this, with Alfred. Because he is in the criminal career, and then he is in intelligence. Maybe Alfred suspects that Quinn is up to something, or maybe they just don't like each other. But she still wants to go and woohoo, and then he wants to go and woohoo in bed. So we can try it, but negative chemistry. So Alfred came home from work and decided that we can just go quickly shopping for all essentials, because I decided to put in the mod where you get an empty fridge. So really a reason for us to come here, especially for the new households. Now he does want to go ask Sim out on a date, so I think we can just go and greet Shirley, see if they have chemistry, and then we can explore that. If they don't have chemistry, then I will see what will go and happen between Alfred and Daisy. Though Shirley has a crush on Craig right now, and that is still also a potential. But let's go and start with a joke. Oh, negative chemistry. Well, that is so unfortunate. So that is really, really unfortunate for Alfred. And Alfred and Daisy are both well, not having a good time concerning relationships. Actually, Quinn is also unfortunate because he has a preference for men, but there's no one else in the neighborhood for him. But at least Daisy and Quinn have their friendships. Oh, and then speaking about romance over there, so I think she's maybe confiding in Quinn, and now she's having some bad luck. But I don't think that this is going to happen, so I think I would rather keep that in place. And then also, so far, Quinn and Alfred only had one fight. I don't think I looked at the turn-ons. So, fatness, great dancer, and then grey hair. For her, it's vampirism, and then grey hair, as well as pet lover. Alfred turned on by black hair, plantimism, and then pet lover. So I don't think I am going to have them woohoo, like, they are just not attracted to each other. Like, they will go and flirt with each other. Like, he just shudders in disgust whenever he sees her. So I told Alfred to go upstairs to go and sleep, and yet he gets in bed with Daisy. They are friends, they have negative chemistry, but they just decide to sleep together like this. Now, you are pretty much good for the day, so why don't you go and read some romance? But also, he wants to ask Sim on a date. Maybe he is in the closet. Daisy is attracted to him, so maybe he will ask Daisy out. Maybe he hasn't figured things out, or maybe he feels that he needs to appear as if he has a preference for women because of the type of people he is in contact with. And I didn't expect this dynamic to happen between Daisy and Alfred. And then I'm also thinking that, oh, look there, he's gonna go and join him. And then I'm also thinking that this will go and happen because that's also an, well, interesting dynamic. But will Daisy know that he's in the closet, and will she, like, agree just to get this from him? Oh, she got a promotion, that is wonderful. And he came, oh, okay, so he's happy flirting with her, but she can't flirt with him. Okay, I just want to go and see what they are going to autonomously do. Oh, okay, she wants to use the bathroom. But I think we can also go and work on this relationship, because right now I'm not so sure about Quinn and Daisy. Like, I do want to do it. There's that potential. She's attracted to him, but he's not interested in her. But on the other hand, I don't want something complicated. I just want to go with the flow. I want the story to be really straightforward, simple but enjoyable. Ask, what do you fear? And then we are gonna go and ask about his turn-ons. He really likes glasses, so maybe she's gonna go and do that. So I think that is the best one for her. And she does like it. She does like her new glasses. She's speaking about the first time they met, and he says that he really likes the community, and then he changes the topic to babies. He's speaking about his daughter because he mentioned the fear of her losing getting a bad report card. And then, wait, actually, does Daisy know the daughter? Because then maybe she's asking, okay, she does. I was going to say that maybe she's asking if she could meet his daughter one day. Oh, she's speaking about his gardening. Okay, nice. Okay, wait. Let me go and see. 1 bolt of chemistry, okay. But they have 1 bolt of chemistry now, so we can also go and see what's going to happen with that. Let's go and gossip. And, well, maybe I will just let ACR see what ACR is going to go and do about that. She's getting really tired, so I just want to go and see. No, I think she just wants to sleep, okay. Gwen is home as well. He wants to buy a bubble blower. Electronic entertainment. Actually, Shirley, let's go and joke with you. Oh, and then he got a promotion. He has a private eye now. He wants to learn a lifelong happiness. But he is not so mad at him anymore. But it looks like on Quinn's side, their relationship is really negative. I think he is gonna go and study lifelong happiness. I think I have a good idea of the relationships. Quinn hates Alfred more than Alfred hates Quinn, and then there's a potential of Daisy and Quinn, but as long as she has her glasses on, then she has potential with Craig. I'm also liking this dynamic of her and Alfred. I think this was a nice way to set the scene for this household, and we will also go and see if we can go and address the relationship between Quinn and Alfred. I was thinking about what Quinn could do as a criminal that would be unsavory. something that he could do at the junkyard that he will own. And I decided on this fallout plant. So it's a tato crop. And what I'm thinking is that when the nuclear event happened, the world basically ended, a lot collapsed, governments collapsed, but I'm thinking that people grew these plants, that is what they could eat. It is actually a health hazard. Now that things are back to normal and the governments are operational, this fallout plant, this mutated health hazard plant, has been banned. I also feel it's not just a health hazard, it's also probably a narcotic. But it has been banned, so of course it is now thriving on the black market. So this is what Quinn is gonna go and do. He's going to grow the crops, and then only certain Sims, I will have to decide who exactly, but certain Sims will be able to purchase this from him in the junkyard. And then I also want to speak about Quinn's traits. Firstly, about fishing. He has the trait of angler. I decided to put in a mod so that there's no autonomous fishing. I want my Sims to purchase fish from the grocery bus, and I think that Quinn, because he has the trait of angler, then he will go and fish, but then he could also just sell the fish that he catches to Craig. So he is unstable, dramatic, and I was thinking about the possibility of Quinn and Daisy. Like in the Sims universe, there's no discrimination. No one says anything or does anything negative about sexuality. You can be whoever you want to be, you can do whatever you want to do. So why would Quinn be in the closet? But on the other hand, he is a criminal. So it could be that he is thinking that he needs to protect himself so that the other criminals don't have like blackmail over him. Again, he is unstable and dramatic. That is what I'm thinking with his traits and the possibility of him hooking up with Daisy. But as I said, I just want simple but enjoyable story, and I'm really conflicted about this. I'm thinking that this won't happen. It's still a possibility that we can consider, so let me know what you think about it. But right now, Daisy, she has the potential with Craig. So there's a potential love triangle between her and Craig and then Shirley. But I think right now she is going to really focus on Craig. And then also about lifetime wants, because I didn't look at that. I have 20 simultaneous lovers. But then also if I consider her traits now, because this has, I feel, changed how I would approach her. She is a loner and a snob, but she's also unlucky, so I'm guessing a combination of being unlucky and a snob meant that she became a loner. I'm thinking that the lifetime want for woohoo would suit her more instead of having so many lovers. Like, we could go and say that she's a sexually active lady and she prefers being on her own. So this is Quinn's lifetime want, to have 50 dream dates. I am not going to do this. Oh dear. There we go. And then that is his lifetime want, to reach the top of the intelligence career. But of course they are not Lovecraft, so I'm not going to try my best to have them fulfill their lifetime wants. And before I end the episode today, I want to show you the junkyard. I quickly threw that together, and of course the junkyard is a small lot. You know what I am like. I quickly worked on this lot. Just added detailing. I have conversions from The Sims 3, also conversions from The Sims 4, like the junk cars, the bathtub over there. We also have shelving, so that is conversions from Fallout, I believe. And then the object that we are really interested in is this one over here. So that is the Crafter's Bench crafting bench. It is a conversion from Castaway. So this is a big reason why you would come here. But I'm also thinking that Lilith will come over here to just fiddle around, look around the junkyard, see what she can do. But I'm also thinking that she bought her car from this junkyard. Like she bought the body from Quinn and then she restored it. And I'm thinking that one day the Lovecraft, my criminal Lovecraft, will take over the slot and then probably change it up, maybe make it even bigger. I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and my ideas. I will see you all soon in the next episode. So until then, take care. Pixelwitch out.